Everyday Heroes is sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings.
This month's speaker for the World Affairs Council of Charleston was Barbara Bodine, a diplomat with a lifetime of foreign service. And what a life it's been. A former U.S. ambassador to Yemen in 1997, she was there when the terrorists attacked the USS Cole. She has been in a plane that was hijacked in 2001 and was basically a hostage in Kuwait during the Iraq invasion and occupation in 1990. During that time, for almost 5 months, no electricity, no water, and when they were hungry, there was this.
So for 137 days, we ate tuna fish for lunch and dinner every single day. I do not eat tuna fish anymore.
But Bodine wasn't complaining during our one-on-one conversation, just saying it was a difficult time.
Most of diplomacy, most diplomats serve in posts that are difficult on one level or another. They're dangerous, they're unhealthy, and that's just part of the job.
Bodine, currently the director of the Institute for the Study of Diplomacy at Georgetown University, and was in the first generation of women diplomats. The ambassador's foreign service took her around the world, but the focus of our conversation, the Middle East.
It's a region you cannot ignore.
And what she says are concerns from other countries about our credibility, consistency, and decision-making process.
How is it going to deal not just with adversaries, but how are we dealing with our friends? What kind of tools are we willing to use? But I think the biggest question really is that people are not really clear on what our end game is. They know what we've walked away from. They don't know what we're walking toward.
The most immediate problem that affects the entire region and far beyond, Bodine says, is the Israeli war with Hamas in Gaza and the U.S. not being able to do much about it.
We can't tell anybody out in the region, this is what you will do. This is my plan. This is the game. This is what you do. We don't have that power. I'm not sure we ever really did, but we really don't now.
It's an ever-changing Middle East, and Bodine argues Iran's desire to go nuclear is much different than that country actually using it as a weapon.
I don't think that they are as hell-bent on getting a weapon as we're sometimes concerned, but they can be pushed and threatened to the point where they feel that a weapon is the only thing that's going to protect them. I do applaud the president for restarting the talks with Iran. I applaud the Iranians for getting involved again. So this is a good thing. But it's going to be a long, hard process.
As for that age-old question, can there be peace in the Middle East? Many would say not a chance. But Bodine points to Southeast Asia back in the 1960s and 70s as a reason for hope.
I do a lot of biking, and the bike company I work with actually has a cycling trip down the Ho Chi Minh Trail. If you had told me that in the 70s, I would have laughed as you were laughing. So there are places where it looked irredeemable, unfixable, just no. And they have managed to come back. And so I'm not willing to say that it's impossible.
For peace, at least stability, it will take diplomacy, and it won't happen quickly, and that's coming from someone who's seen it firsthand.
There are people who want this stabilized, who want this to end. There are people who are dying. And so how do you make it happen? You don't give up.
Ambassador Bodine was awarded the Secretary of State's Award for Valor for her work in Kuwait during the Gulf War, proudly pointing out they got 3,000 Americans out of Kuwait safely. Email me at bclark@wcbd.com or go to our website, countont2.com, if you'd like to nominate an everyday hero.